Alright, you ready?
Well, hello there to all you great people out there. Good evening, great thinkers. Welcome to Healthy and Wealthy. I am the guy, B. Hill.
And I'm the guy, K. Miller.
Together, we are two young minds with old souls, here to help you reach your ultimate goals. Keon, the guy, what you got for the people, sir?
Man, today what I got for the people, Mr. Hill, man, I got taking a leap today, man. We're going to talk about taking a leap in life, man.
Uh-oh, you jumping off buildings? What you talking about?
Well, I ain't jumping off a building, man. I'm just trying to jump in and land on this pile of money, man. You remember Scrooge McDuck back in the day? I used to be backstroking through the coins.
Absolutely.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So that's what we talk about today. Just taking leaps, man. Just always trying to make sure that in life you're challenging yourself to go to the next height. You don't ever want to just stay stagnant in one place. Somebody be like, man, I got this amount right here. I'm good. I'm cool. I'm Gucci. I ain't Gucci. I want a little bit more. It ain't called being greedy, but when you get Gucci, you get kind of laxed.
Right.
I like to spend money. I like to take care of family, like to travel, like to do things. So that's going to require me to always want to go higher. I always want to go higher. What about you?
I think life is a constant state of progression.
Okay.
If you stay still, you're doing exactly that. You're going to stay still. So you always got to keep moving. If anybody know me, have been following me here lately, my mantra is keep going.
Keep going. Okay.
And I say that just in life in general. Whatever you've been doing, shucks. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all your life, switch it up. Use some strawberry jam now. But you must keep moving on, staying still. What are you teaching yourself, and what are you teaching those that are watching you?
Okay.
I think that's the biggest thing that we all as people in general don't pay attention to.
Okay.
What are you doing? Show you making sure you're doing the right thing when the cameras are on.
Okay. But
what are you doing when the cameras are off? Your children or your family members, your friends, they still watching, paying attention to your lead. So if you're the person who is the most successful, right? They're looking at you. So wherever you stop at, that may be that's where they plateau at. Oh, well, shucks, he got a little Dodge Durango. Let me aspire to get that.
Right.
And that might be it. But you telling them, nah, you can do more than that. Well, you ain't doing it.
Right.
You know, you telling them, oh man, sky's the limit. But they done saying that you done stopped. So heck, as long as I make it to that Durango, I'm good. And it may not be fashion or a car or something of that nature that you want to obtain, but just keep going wherever it's at. You may be one of those people, you want to stack $1 million. All right, get to $1 million, now what?
Exactly.
You're going to stop there, or you're going to try to double that and get $2 million. Exactly. Or you may want to buy a home. Okay, now what? You got the house. Let's do some landscaping. Let's finish the basement. Let's slap some paint on up here. Let's get that dream car to put in the garage. So never stop there. Yes, you may have your home, but now may be time to get some property. So you should continue to evolve, constant elevation. That's it. That's what I'm covering.
Constant elevation. Okay, and I was just looking back through some things in my life. I know one of the greatest things we talk about taking a leap of faith. Okay. I always had a goal in mind. Even when I was a young man, I always knew what I wanted in life. I knew that one day, eventually, I wanted to leave where I was from, and I wanted to make something out of myself. Okay. I remember writing those things down in a notebook when I was a teenager. Wow. And I kept them, I held on to them, and I still had that sheet of paper, and a lot of things that was on that list, they were leaps. I knew a lot of people around me at the time in my circle, just people that...
You crazy, man.
Hey,
talking about you want to leave here.
Man, but I always knew that's what I wanted to do. So I just stayed focused on my goal, and when I came from down in the South came up here to the Midwest, to the old Natty, it put me on, man. It put me on my feet. One of the greatest decisions that I made in life, even just moving from position to position, situation to situation. It always was that, well, what if this happened? What if that happened? I remember one time, me and you, Mr. Hill, you know what I'm about to say, and I just keep it kind of on the L. But you know, I remember that time I say, Mr. Hill, this is what I don't know, Mr. Hill, I don't think I want to move forward with that. He said, man, you know what? You know, go ahead and make that move. It is what it is.
Well, my exact words.
Your exact words. Okay. What's your exact words?
I've never been a scared Negro.
Oh, that was your exact word.
And you say what? He kind of gave me this look. I'm like, yeah, man, whatever gonna happen. So
Absolutely.
Why sit there and I always wondered that what if? So where you can just do it and try. And I told you, I said, worst case scenario, if we do fail, we're just gonna go somewhere else and make more money.
Absolutely.
You know, we talk them dollars. People usually, okay, well, dollars, talking dollars to make sense.
Hey, that's right.
So,
most definitely.
you know, that's what it was. So one of the things I would like to ask you, you know, as that you took that leap of faith, right? You said leaving the South. Where in particular, if you want to shout out your hometown?
Salisbury, North Carolina, man.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
All right,
North
so
Carolina.
when you left
What's going on?
Salisbury.
We on now, baby. What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
So Salisbury's all prodigal son right there.
That's right.
Once you made that leap coming here to Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
What did you learn about yourself? So you first spoke on, this is something that you wrote about, knowing that you wanted to leave, you wanted to go somewhere else. But once you got here, let's say after about 6 months to a year, what did you learn about yourself?
I learned about myself was that being here, I learned what it felt like to not have anybody else that was in my immediate family to just go ahead and call on or rely on at the time.
Okay.
You know? My situation was a little different at the time. We ain't gonna go into all that. That's for a book that I probably have to write that you would have to purchase that part of my.
We wait for you. Don't tell the people about it, man. You got to put it out there. Make sure y'all hold it to it.
Okay.
All right.
But anyway, moving on. What I learned is just learning how to stand on your own too. Learn how to stand on your own too. I was a young man back then, my early 20s, and I realized that I was just living for me. You know what I'm saying? So it taught me to just learn how to just rely just strictly on yourself. On yourself. So that's one of the biggest things that I learned, is to rely on myself. Even when I came up here and started getting myself together on my feet, started working and stuff like that, I realized that when it was time for me to do certain things like reward myself or move forward and do this, I couldn't feel bad about doing those things because I put the work in. I put the work in. I took those risks. And sometimes people are like, oh, you know, you got to be humble, this or that. Like, I get it, but when you put that work in, man, reward yourself. It's okay to celebrate yourself, man. Pat yourself on the back, man. It's okay. It's okay.
Wow. That was powerful, man. Absolutely. That's powerful. Hearing you say that just makes me want to tell people to make sure that you trust your gut, right? If you're feeling something, you're thinking something, you got an idea, go ahead and try it. There's going to be plenty of people that want to shoot you down and tell you that, oh, that's not going to work. When I mention to people, you know, me and my homeboy, we're going to do this podcast.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. You think you is? Drink Champs? Nah. Love NOREFM.
Yeah, shout out to Nori, though.
I rock with him, but no, I wasn't trying to be them. But I heard you. You sent me a link to your new state of mind.
Okay.
And I listened to, it was one in particular. You were talking about thinking back to when you were little. So I'm thinking about those same things now. I think it's how you kind of correlated those thoughts. And it just made me, I'm like, man, I got to get on that. I called you, like, bro, I need to get on that. You're like, well, why get on my thing? We just create something.
There you go.
You know, that's both ours. And I still have my own platform, and then we have a platform together. But being afraid or wondering what other people was going to think about it, man, could have shut it down, and we wouldn't be here with these people right now. So whatever dreams that you have, what aspirations you have in life, period, go for them. The worst thing that could happen is somebody tells you no.
Exactly.
Right? So you might get 100 no's, but all you need is that one yes.
That's it.
And you got to understand that it's going to be 50-50. There's going to be 50% of people that love you and what you're doing, and there's going to be 50% of people that don't like it. That's just negative. And what I found with that 50%, it's not that they don't like you. They just scared to ask you how you done did it. They scared to ask you how you done did it. I truly believe that nobody truly hates you. Right? It's just easier to say, I don't like you, I can't stand that person, because I'm really afraid to ask you how you did it. Right? Just like I asked you that question. Well, how do it feel, you know, to come up here and, you know, what you learn about yourself? I could be a sucker and be like, you know, man, you came all the way up here, whatever. But having that courage to, you know what, I'm gonna just ask. You could be like, it's none of your business, or as you did, you went on ahead and shared it with me.
Exactly.
We gotta be able to be vulnerable and put yourself out there, and don't be afraid to fail.
Yeah, I will say this. Being in that same frame, I wanna share this little quote, and it says, it's from Nas. Nas song called "Stay," and it says, "Some seek fame because they need validation. Some say hating is confused admiration." Yeah, so that hating is just confused admiration.
You love me. You just don't know how to say it yet. Don't want to say it, right?
Right. A lot of times when you take those leaps, man, and you become something different. It's the fact that some people see you, and that's what they want to be. It might not they might not have that same hustle that you have, or the same idea, but the fact that you put the plan into motion,
right,
and you reach the next